Alright folks, I'm going to attempt a hot glue pull here. I've never done this before. This is me buying the cheapest stuff off Amazon to try. I've got some random black heavy duty glue sticks, and I've got a Monvict brand adjustable temperature heat gun. I've done a little chat GPT research, or actually it was Claude, but suggestion is somewhere slightly over 200C as a starting point. So I'm gonna see if I can raise this. Well, I can't. 200 is as hot as it goes, so that's what we're going to be using. I will go out and get set up on the dent before I use up all my battery warming this thing up. And yeah, I'll show what's happening there. Okay, so it's kind of hard to see just how badly banged in this box is, but if you look along it, you can see, I'll try and show from the very top, or even this is kicked back here, but you can see there's like at least my tiny hand width of dent at the worst part down here. So at least 4 or 5 inches that's pushed in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little block. I'm going to start by gluing it right on that part right there, and then I'm going to use a ratchet strap and strap it to one of these 5th wheel things and just go to town ratcheting it and see how it works. Because it's a cold day, what I've been told again by Claude is heat up the metal. Glue sticks better to hot metal, so I will be doing that with my little terrible heat gun here, and then I'll clean it off with rubbing alcohol to make sure it's nice and clean, and then I'm going to try and goop some hot glue on it and see how it goes. I'll set you up in the background so you can see once I'm getting going on this stuff. Alright, there we are, all glued up. I'm just waiting for it to cool. I have done a piss poor sloppy job of it, but it seems like it'll move the metal some, so I'm interested to see what'll happen here. I've seen some pretty amazing stuff watching like paintless dent removal videos with professionals doing this, so how hard can it be? Guess we're gonna find out. Alright, I'm ready for my next pull here. I'm just waiting for this thing to cool down. I let the gun get up a little bit hotter this time. I put on a lot more glue. I moved the pulling point up to where it's a little bit flatter. I have a funny feeling that I'm not going to have much better luck this time. I think I may need something other than a 2x4 for this, but we'll find out. This is not good for an impatient man. That's about as hard as it's going to get. Here we go. it's actually working. Well, I think that moved it a little bit. Not enough, not a bunch, but that actually worked. Something better than a 2x4. So look at that. The end of it is still on there. That's like a good, like 1/8 of an inch just peeled off the end of it. Oh, that was cool. Neat. Okay. So, I'm going to call this an initial good first experiment. I may do a little bit more thinking and come back and try that a little further. But I think we moved that just a bit. That's promising.